So just really just to sort of start off the video, really, first of all, thank you so much, and thank you for the other day when you were telling everybody about what I do.
Well, it's only a little. It's only a little bit of what you deserve. Because,
yeah, well, thank you.
It's life changing.
Yeah, I know it was for you. It was a very powerful session. I was very aware it was a very powerful session, and we haven't really talked much about it really since I saw you. So, just first of all, just give me a bit of insight into what was happening for you before you came to me, and the reason you ended up coming for the session with me.
So prior to coming into you, I had hit a wall in my life, is the best way I can describe it. And for me, in my whole life, I've been able to sort of go round the walls or climb over them or knock them down. And this was just one that I hit at 100 miles an hour unexpectedly of an afternoon. And Donna, my partner, said that you were great at helping people unpick the walls and actually possibly bring you, teach you, give you tools to break down those walls again.
Mm.
And I was so stuck in my life in so many ways. And I had no answer for the first time ever.
Mm.
So hence I ended up on your couch.
Mm. And we didn't know we were going to be actually having a healing session. I know you kind of came along to me, and we kept it very open just to sort of see what was going on for you. Initially, it was a conversation, wasn't it? Just a bit of exploration. But your energy was very intense and almost how to describe it? Almost crackly all around you is how I would describe it.
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. And it was. Sorry, I'm just my chair trying to walk about on me.
Don't fall in the sea.
No, I nearly flipped backwards over the back of my chair. Then I do apologize. I think I didn't know what I was coming for when I came to see you. I mean, I think that was how stuck I was talking to me at that moment. And I think a bit like in life, some things are meant to be. I think the fact that you had an appointment or an availability, the
had
fact that
cancellation,
Donna said it, the fact that on so many levels and so many things, I ended up in your room is obviously a bit of a serendipity.
Absolutely. Well, it was meant to be, and that generally when people come to me, that's what happens. They're stuck. They don't know what they need. They don't know what they're exactly coming for, and we take it from there. So
So I've had Reiki
right
before, and it has affected me. So I'm aware of the sort of energy healing that can go on, but I have never had anything I think as regressive as that for me. I don't know whether it was regressive or spiritual. And I use the term spiritual very carefully because for me it was an elevation of plane of existence in energy terms that I had never experienced before. I experienced it. And I'm still talking about it now. And oddly enough, I'm still buzzing off it now.
I don't know if you remember, but because it's not so the energy healing I'm doing comes from all sorts of different places. And sometimes there is some psychic surgery, and that's kind of what was happening with you, and you were very attuned to it, because I was literally pulling something up out, and as I was doing that, your chest was rising. You were aware that something was releasing. So it works on so many levels. And
I think for me, what it was is I realized the day I came to you, or that I had completely lost touch with my own physical energy. And I didn't even know that when I walked in the room that I had lost it. That I had got so far down a path that I'd lost touch with it. For the first time in a long time, I feel in touch with myself again.
Lovely.
And because of that, I feel empowered to make decisions that 2 months ago I couldn't have made,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
What?
I desperately wanted to.
Yes. But sometimes we need some shifts. We need to release
Yeah,
some things that we're unconsciously holding on to, I would say.
yeah.
We build up layers of armory. So, what was it actually like? I mean, are you able to sort of describe what it felt like when you were experiencing those energies?
I initially it was more of a just a reconnection with the energy, but
Mm,
as we went deeper, it was almost into, when I say it, into a spiritual world. It was like I was having or in contact or in conversation with very influential people in my background, in my psyche, many of who've been dead for years, and
mm,
and people who had been only dead for a short period of time, and my father and my grandfather. And it was the connection to the two of them that really, two people I knew well,
yeah.
that that hit me. And
Mm,
I suppose a number of years ago, I saw a cine footage of my grandfather at my parents' wedding. And I'll never forget, he turned round in the middle of the cine footage and he looked at the camera. And I've never had a moment like that in my life before that, where I
mm,
actually felt he was looking at me. Actually, and that was the same feeling I had on your couch.
yeah. Yeah. It's
And
it's almost it's a bridge. It's a bridge to allow.
yeah, that cine footage with that bridge to my grandfather, it was a really quite an emotional moment, and it was exactly the same feeling.
Yeah.
Him putting his hand on my shoulder and saying, you know, even if it gets worse, I'm here.
Yeah.
And that was the weird part. And I don't subscribe to that normally, but
Mm,
that's what it felt like.
mm,
It was only as you then started delving deeper into it that I felt that starting to come forth.
yeah.
I suspect if I hadn't needed it, it would have carried on as a Reiki type. And
Yeah.
I use the term Reiki because that's my awareness. That I'm
Yes.
sure you,
Yeah.
but it
Most
was
people understand Reiki. Yeah. Most
yeah,
people understand.
it was the energy Reiki type healing.
Mm,
And as I said, had I not needed to delve deeper in, I probably
mm,
would have it
mm.
probably would have continued at that and then
Yeah.
session finished.
Yes.
But actually there was a deeper need in me. These came forth having been facilitated within you to actually almost regress into that world
Mm,
of
yeah.
my own with the guy. I term it almost a guided energy healing, but more of a, I'm trying to think how you describe it. Yeah, it's almost a guided energy healing where you bring me through those doors. You enable me to open the doors
Yeah.
that allow me to sign off from certain things in life that maybe I'm
Mm.
hanging on to.
When you left,
Yeah.
because it was a bit, it was intense. When you left, how were you feeling when you left? Were you feeling
Oh,
safe?
dancing.
Yeah, dancing, lovely.
I'd let parts of my life go that possibly I'd hung on to for too long.
Yeah.
I was in a like I came home bounding.
Mm,
I think I was, in some way probably the luckiest person alive to get that
yeah.
on that day to meet you, and I can't say enough. And
Thank you. How would you say it's changed things for you then, sort of in the longer term?
well, I'm like Cortez in the New World. I not only did I quit my job in January, but I also burnt the boats. And that was a block that I probably wouldn't have been able to go through.
Yeah.
Um, I'm in a really lovely mental place with respect to the prospects of what I plan to do. So consequently, I'm trying to think of the best way of describing it. Consequently, I think that as I move forward, whatever the world brings at me, I can probably deal with it. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure there'll be, but whatever it brings at me, I'll be able to deal with. And if I can't, I'll be on that couch again quite
Yeah.
quickly.
It's very difficult, more difficult for men to reach out for help and to try something they've not tried before. What would you say to any chap and woman, about reaching out for help and experiencing something like this?
Just do it. Don't let your ego get in the way of your
Yeah,
well-being. I think
yeah,
the biggest problem with men especially is they think they can deal with everything, and
yeah.
they've been built in life to carry the world on their shoulders. You
Mm.
know, that parents put that on them, then their schooling, then their university or their life or their job. They think they have to carry the weight of the world. You don't.
And if you're operating from a place of overwhelm and flat and stuck, you're not able to support the people around you as well as you could be. So
Yeah, but most people don't come and do this sort of thing until it's way too late.
yeah,
And so
yeah.
when I got to see you on the day it all occurred, I was unbelievably lucky, because
Mm.
most people would wait 6 months and go, "Oh, do I really need to?"
Yes.
Oh,
And then it's a
um,
journey, and then it's a journey into, facilitating someone's well-being. It's not
yeah,
a just one-off session. There's
no.
multiple aspects to look at. So I'm so happy you did come on that day.
Well,
Really am for,
you and me both on so many levels. I mean,
yeah.
it's just brought me to the most fabulous place.
Well, look, thank you so much.
It's
Really
been,
do mean that. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk about your experience and share.
yeah,
It's just if it gives one person confidence to reach out,
yeah,
it means the world to me. So